Hi there, welcome to this tutorial for the ukulele play-alongs of Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison that can be found on the UkePlayAlongs channel. Just as a side note, this version has been slightly modified to be a little more school-friendly than the original lyrics. What we're going to do in this video is, first of all, we'll look at the chords you need for GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele. Then we'll look at the chords you need for baritone DGBE ukulele, and then we'll talk a little bit about strumming. If you want to support the work on this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to both channels that are connected with this video, the UkePlayAlongs channel and the UkeStuff channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff. All right, let's begin with the chords you need for GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. There are 5 chords. The first is the G chord, then the C chord, the D chord. There are a number of ways to play D. I usually play it by putting my first finger at the top of the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and my other 2 fingers around it, making like a G7 shape in that same little spot. You can play it with fingers 1, 2, and 3 in a row. You can play it with fingers 2, 3, and 4 in a row. You can play it with 2 fingers, the first finger covering strings 4 and 3, the second finger covering string 2. You can play with 1 finger, bending your ring finger like that and leaving the first string open. Just don't play it with your thumb. The next chord is the D7 or the Hawaiian D7. It actually doesn't have a D in it, but we hear it when it's played in relation with the other chords around it. And then finally the E minor chord. I call this a waterfall chord. It's one of my favorite chords. My first finger goes on the 1st string 2nd fret, and then I just waterfall down. So the second finger goes on the 2nd string 3rd fret, and the ring finger goes on the 3rd string 4th fret. That's the E minor chord. And those are the 5 chords you need to play Brown Eyed Girl on GCEA soprano concert tenor ukulele. Now let's look at baritone ukulele. All right, on baritone, we're going to start with the G chord, then the C chord, then the D chord, D7 chord, and then finally the E minor chord. And those are the 5 chords you need to play Brown Eyed Girl on baritone DGBE ukulele. Now as it comes to strumming, please remember that there was no ukulele used in the original version of the song, so as such there's not one singular right answer for strumming. There are 3 rules to strumming. First of all, play the right chord at the right time. Second, keep a steady tempo or a steady beat. And third, make sure that whatever you're doing actually matches the style of the music. If you're meeting those 3 rules, you're right. There's not one single right answer. However, if you're looking for a suggestion, that's what this part of the video is for. I'm going to give you 2 options, and they are related to each other. And the first one is an island strum. And what that's going to be is this: down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now you'll notice that on GCEA, when I play my D chord the way that I do, I have a common point to change those chords so it's a little more smooth. But anyhow, the standard island strum is down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And my hand never stops moving. I'm playing where the body meets the neck. That's about the best spot to do it. I'm playing into the fretboard. I'm not afraid to hit the fretboard. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And the hand never stops moving. That's really important with strumming. All strumming is up and down and up and down. It's just when you're hitting the strings and when you're not. Now, related very closely to that is option number 2, where you can chuck on beats 2 and 4. And here's what that's going to sound like. And what am I doing there? I'm doing something called chucking, palm muting, chunking, some people call it. And what that is you hit all the strings with all of your fingers generally, and then stop the sound with your palm. I'm getting a really high sound when I'm doing that. So that is what palm muting is. Now, if you can't do that, if you can't chuck right now, it's going to take some time. There are lots of videos on YouTube showing how to chuck. This video isn't really showing you how to do that officially. You want to start slow and see if you can get it. I'm getting a real high sound right now when I'm playing that. But then when you're going through, that chuck happens on beats 2 and 4 of the island strum. So very slowly, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up. It's always funny to say up, chuck. But nonetheless, that is what you're doing, and you're just speeding up. And that's going to sound really good with a song, and it fits with the drum beats that you hear as well. All right, so with those chords and that strumming, that's all you need to do to be successful on Brown Eyed Girl as recorded by Van Morrison and slightly altered for this more school-safe version. Thanks so much for joining me for this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.